Well, hello again, world, and welcome right back into my garden. This is Anne from Yard Steading in Jamaica. So, 14 days ago, I made a fish hydrolysate solution. I have already opened the container. I'm going to tell you right now, it is not as stinky as when I made the one that had the fish guts and the head. No, it not smell so bad at all. That one I can work with. So I'm going to show you. The difference with this one as against the one that was previously made is that this one is not as thick as the one previously made. This is a thinner one, but the color, it has the right coloration. It should be light brown in color at the end of the process. It has that, and yeah, I'll tell you, it's supposed to be utilized 2 tablespoons to a gallon of water. I think because this is a thinner brew, I might go 3 tablespoons to a gallon of water. And I'm going to be watering my entire garden. Every fruit, every vegetable with this brew today. Um, the application is once every 2 to 3 weeks. So this what I've made will last me for a while. I have about 5 liters. Yeah, about 5 liters of the brew was made. So let us take a peep in the container now. All right. So this is the brew. I'll spin it around for you because you know things tend to settle. Yeah, so that is it. It have the right color. And I'm telling you, I'm happy it don't smell as ultra strong as the one that was previously made. I found a piece of fish skin that did not totally disintegrate. I think I'm going to be straining it off and keeping it in 1 gallon bottles. Yeah, so that I can free up my container to make something else. All right. So this is my fish hydrolysate. Come on, folks. 2 weeks and I have this. And this can be utilized in on every single fruiting plant that you have in your garden. Whether it are not even the fruiting ones alone, the green leafy vegetables as well. Because believe it or not, the major trust behind creating this fish hydrolysate was for my cabbages. Yes. That's basically why I made it up in the first place. It's for my cabbages. Because I know the cabbage really respond well to this particular fertilizer. 2 weeks. Come on, man. Buy yourself a pound of fish. The cheapest fish you can find. Buy yourself a pound of fish. Blend up the fish in the blender with some rainwater. Or if you don't have rainwater, use distilled water. And then you add an additional 4 liters of water to that 1 liter of water. Put in a cup of molasses in there or a half a cup, depends on what you want. Everybody where I grow can find little leaf mold or something. If I even take out some of the soil out of the containers where you're growing already, just a handful I add in there because microbes already in that soil to start the process. And 2 weeks later, you have something that is totally nutritious for your garden. All of it can do that, naturally. Yeah, man. Make we give it a try. All right, so here we are in the garden, and I have not shown this particular product that I am trying to grow again in my garden. But this morning I'm going to make you get a peep on it. You see that? All right. All who know it name, know it name. I wouldn't even give it a name this morning. So, it's one single one that I kept, and I said I'm going to try again. So this is my try again. Now you see if this one hole, you know I'm going to buy more. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did with this one. I will share only if this is a success. All right? Okay. So I have brought up my hydrolysate and I'm about to pour it into bottles. And I will be doing some planting this morning because today is what, the 31st of January. Yeah, so today being the 31st. of January, we can plant beans, cucumber, squashes, and peas. So I go and plant up some peas in the garden today and some bean. The peas I'm gonna be planting is cowpeas. I have some string bean, but I don't even know if I want to try the spring string bean again. Because I cannot cover the garden from the mangoes, and I wanted to direct sow the remainder of string beans that I have, and not to sow them and then transplant. I'm going to forego the planting of the string beans. I have already set up a trellis. Let me show you for my beans to climb, and I removed the pumpkin that was growing in this bed. So here is my bean trellis. Is two pieces of a ladder, and I just put them together to form something like an A-frame, and I'm going to fully in the black pockets for some of the beans, and under here, right underneath here, so I'm going to sow some lettuce seed. So the beans going to be like the shade over my lettuce. So I'm going to plant beans in all of the pockets that are there. Yep. So that's how this bean trellis is situated and where the beans are going to be planted. Yeah. So that's that for the beans. So I know that beans can climb. I could plant some border right here. So it's cowpeas and Jamaican pinto bean and the Jamaican red bean. I have some banabis. Yes, I got some more banabis seed. I have some banabis, and I'm going to plant about only 2 root of banabis. I gave a friend of mine some banabis to plant for me. Him have grown. So I gave him a whole lot of banabis to plant. So when those are planted and grown and harvested, hopefully I will have seeds. So if Mary is doing another thing this year, I will give her banabis seed for distribution. If them come in by that time, they should be though. Yeah, should be. So we're going to track the progress. Today is the 31st of January, and I'm going to be applying the hydrolysate to all of my garden today. And we're going to track the progress and see if there's a difference with the application of the hydrolysate. It is the only I deliberately did not feed my soil this week because I wanted to utilize the hydrolysate and to see its impact on the growth and the plants in the garden. So for the next 3 weeks, we will look at the gardens. Apply it today, the 31st, and the next application will be 3 weeks from now. Yes, so that's kind of where we're going with this one. All right. So I don't show no, because me know no must start to see the avocado mangoes freaking at the garden. Why them run riot, them run riot this week. Whoa, them never even ask no question, them just go and tear up them things. Cause I feel them on, So me just leave it alone. Me a sing low until when time my netting reach. The netting supposed to reach the 17th of February. I wish it was going to come earlier, but I take it when I get it. So I didn't just buy netting, I bought the fiberglass forms to put into the space over the beds so that I can cover the entire bed. I am hoping that I have bought enough netting for the beds that are active and that everything will work all right. Transplanted out some sweet pepper. Huh. Let me carry you around. You can see them from here, but I want to take them up. And I know that what I'm going to be applying should give them a boost. So that would be one. And I plant them out in the black pockets as well. And that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So them never dig them out today. I think it's because I put some mesh over it. This morning I came in here and I am sure I saw a female blossom on one of these. This baby melon plant. I am positive I saw it. So now I'm going to give it some hydrolysate and I think that will help it. Yes, man. Yes. The thing are coming in at the right time. Yeah. I don't want to mess with the plant. I know I saw it this morning because I found it so hilarious. Them just start running. Let me tell you, them just start to run. Just started running. I see more pumpkin and the pumpkin up the top. Um, so I took out the pumpkin that I had in the other bed because I genuinely want to not have pumpkin in that area. I was trying to contain it, but it not work at all. So because I need to be moving up and down in the garden and not putting anything in my way. You see this little passage? I rarely come in this passage. So me can leave for now the melons in here. And I pray that them really bear and bear fast. Yeah, so that I can whoop them out of here and be gone. The callaloo them start look like callaloo. And I'm so happy. I see a volunteer tomato coming here. I leave all the volunteers in my garden and I don't trouble them. Callaloo them really start look good. Yeah. So here's something I want to highlight. So I can define what type of tomatoes are in the garden now. With ease. So this is definitely cherry. Those are cherries, without a shadow of a doubt. I'm going to see if the hydrolysate going to change what is happening with the tomatoes. So that's definitely cherry. These are oxheart. So I have 2 oxheart tomatoes and 1, 2, 4 cherry tomato. No, 3 cherry. And there's 1 tomato that I don't know what its name is. This one. This is not a cherry, this is not an oxheart, and it look very diseased. You see that? I think I'm going to cut this plant or cut off the most of it. Yeah, because that fruit I would not eat. Oh no. Yeah. Yes, man. So I can identify my tomatoes. I'm happy that the oxhearts are alive and well. Not this is cherry. This look like cherry tomato as well. Um, this also looks like cherry. So make we see now. So it means now I go have to plant. I sow some plummy tomato seed. I hope them come. I have not grown. I have in all of my gardening. I have never grown plummy tomatoes. Can you believe that? I grow beefsteak. I grow cherries. I grow one M something, not the M60 something tomatoes. Another somebody I don't even know. It's just an imported seed. But I have never ever grown a plummy tomato. So this is my hopefully first time growing plummy. I hope them come. I hope they do come. I want to know it is very hot in the garden. I harvested some more cayenne this morning. So sorry guys, it was totally off camera. But I harvested some more cayenne, and whilst I was harvesting my cayenne pepper, I took a look-see across the way and I see a baby pumpkin again on this vine. So with all my aim at containing this pumpkin, I want to see how far the pumpkin reach. See it? I see another pumpkin down here, so too. See there? That's another pumpkin right there. And I saw one up on the trellis portion as well. And I find it again. Oopsie doopsie doo. Oopsie doopsie doo. Oopsie doo. Doopsie doo. Why? That one you hide from me, but when it grows big, I will find it. Yeah, so Mrs. Pumpkin are going with our thing. Yeah. So we're going to continue to play the watch and see game with the pumpkin. Overall, the plants are looking grand in the garden. Just imagine when them start get additional nutrients. Eh? And I'll definitely look at the impact. It's not just on the vegetables that I'm going to be putting the hydrolysate. I'm going to put it on the fruit trees as well. Because most of my fruit trees are in container, then the fact is watering causes nutrient to leach. So if I can give them something. And what I like with the hydrolysate is that it is uptaken by the plants quite quickly. Yes, because it's a water soluble fertilizer. So what I'll do is I'll water the soil first, and then I'll apply my hydrolysate to my garden. And I am hoping that it will work miracle on my garlic that I have had to replant on so many occasions. Did I show you? When you see me all over the place, did I show you my tomatoes that were transplanted in containers? So these I planted differently. So I didn't plant them straight down. So the roots are all the way here, and I lean them down. And so all of this, I can brush off some and show you. See the stem will grow additional roots. So these should be stronger plants. I did the same thing for this. I did the same thing for this. So you know, this training is a very tedious process because for the one I'll use through the sprayer, I have to ensure that it is free from all debris so that I don't get my sprayer clogged. So I am the one that I am not straining out, that is already bottled, but the one that needs to be strained, that one is taking time to do. All right, so you know, we according to my daughter, she don't know what happened to my nose because the thing smell like a septic tank. It's not true here. It does carry an odor, but it is not one like a septic tank. Not at all. Um, Truth of the matter is, if it is fishy, and think about it, is decomposed fish, it have to have an odor. The odor though is toned down by the molasses and the leaf mold to an extent. It don't smell like what I call a swamp water. It's when you decompose vegetables in water to use in a garden, they smell way fancier than it. It not smell so putrefied. But think about it, folks. If it is something that is decomposed and go through a fermentation process, it go and carry a odor. Not true. But think about the goodness where it I go do to the garden. I mean, the odor is nothing to write home about. Truthfully, the odor is nothing to write home about. So if you make it, it going to carry a smell, but it's not anything that is going to cause the neighbor to come down on you. No, not that kind of smell there. And for that reason, I would say that it is, in terms of odor, it is way less odorous than my composted green fertilizer. That one carry a stench, y'all. Woo! 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 Yeah. I won't bore you with the rest of this. When I'm done, I'll show you the completed process. Or better yet, you know what it look like already? All you're going to see is it in a bucket. That is how we say your time and mine. Until we meet up again in the garden, this is Anne saying thank you to all my subscribers, old and new, for making it yard steading in Jamaica. Thank you for staying the course. I know that I'm not always here, but I'm always doing something. Yeah. Until we meet up again, and that's a repeat. Have a blessed day. And I'm going to borrow again from blessings from the garden. Start a garden, one container at a time. It is sound advice. The rewards are astronomical. Jah guide.